Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Taib at HouseOfKicks.com, and today we're going to talk about the Jordan 5 Fire Red. Now, the shoe originally came out in the 90s, in 1990, and he made his first comeback in 2000 in his OG form, which is the one with the Nike Air on the back. And then we've seen it again over the last 15, 20 years in like different format. You had the one with the Jumpman in the back, and it came out with a CDP package. So there's been like a lot of comebacks of the shoe, but now Nike again wants to go back to uh, the roots, which is bring the shoe back again in its OG format. Again, this is more like a money making thing for the brand, but they want to give people what they want. Now, the shoe when it came out first, it was $115, and then with inflation and everything, it went up to like $200 now. So you're gonna be paying $200 for the shoe. So we're going to talk about numbers this morning. We're going to talk about resale value and all that. But let me show you a quick picture of it. I'm on Nike's website. This is the best place to get pictures. They have like the official pictures. I don't have the shoe on hand, so I can't tell you what they look like in person. So again, it's again all white with red on the shark teeth at the midsole. And the shoe again was inspired by World War II fighter jet. So what you have on the bottom here is your Jumpman and your translucent clear outsole. Again, on your tongue, you have your Jumpman again and the netting on the side, which is customary of most Jordan 5, and your air chamber at the midsole for cushioning purposes. And your pads on the side here with inside of it, you have some foam to keep your ankle well cushioned. And again, the Nike on the back. This is how the shoe came out first in the 90s. I think this is going to be 3M on the outside of the tongue, so you can see the reflective details there. All right. So basically, this is what it is, and you have your lace lock, and it's built with some kind of I don't know what kind of leather they use, so I'm not gonna say anything about it because last time when I did, I was wrong about what I said, and I got flamed for that. So I don't want to take a chance on this one. And I have the shoes on hand, so I can't tell you what it looked like. So now let's go back to my website and talk numbers. All right. So again, now that with the COVID-19, a lot of things have changed. So brands are now solely doing their online releases online. So all the inventory that was supposed to be going to stores is going to be now available online. So again, with this, I had to set up my assumptions. So the assumptions are I'm going to just stick with like Foot Locker and Foot Action and Champs. I'm thinking this is going to be a GR. Everybody's gonna get it. I know there was some kind of a surprise drop a few days ago, and that sold out instantly. So I still think on comes the second is gonna be general release. Everybody's gonna get it. So I'm assuming that there are about like 1,000 Foot Locker stores, 272 Foot Action stores, and 547 Champs stores. So all that allocation is gonna go to the online. So let me set up my assumption, and then we're gonna run into the numbers. So I'm assuming that Nike is gonna acquire about a third of the entire production. And Foot Action, Champs, and Finish Line and East Bay will also get a third. Now, Finish Line and all the other minor and major chains are gonna split the remaining one third. So now, as far as like assigning the numbers, I'm gonna give about 36 pairs to Foot Locker, and I'm gonna give to Foot Action and Champs 12 each. Okay, and then we're gonna also assume that in addition, there's gonna be another third of the inventory that's going to be added to the physical locations allocation. So now, and I'm going to give an extra one third to Eastbay from the combined online allocation from Foot Locker and Foot Action and Champs. So once I get that taken care of, I can run the numbers. So these are the numbers here for Foot Locker. We're going to do 36 times 1,000. We got 36,000 pairs. For Foot Action, it's going to be 272 times 12. We get 3,264. And for Champs, it's going to be 547 times 12, which is 6564. And total from all of them is 45,828. And then the extras, which is the for the online normal allocation, is going to be 45,828 divided by 3, which is 15,276. Eastbay is going to get a third of that, which is 5,092. And then the total is going to be, add all these things together, we got up to 66,196. And the grand total for the USA is going to be 66,196 times 3, which is 198,588. And I took it up to 200,000 pairs. You can double that number to get the worldwide allocation. So I'm thinking the production is going between 200,000 and 400,000. Don't quote me on it because, again, I don't work for the brands. I'm just giving you numbers based on my own assumptions. So I'm thinking anything between 200 and 400K. So now, what about the resale value of the fire red? When I ran my numbers last week between Thursday, April the 23rd, and Wednesday, April the 22nd, this is what happened. On the 22nd, it was 273, and on the 23rd, it was 276. So you can see that the shoe gained about $3 in value. But the distribution is pretty normal. There's no apparent outliers, and the average value of the shoe is in the low 270s, and we can expect it to drop by 5% the day the shoe releases, meaning whatever that value is going to drop about 5% the day the shoe drops. So I'm thinking maybe by the 2nd of May, it's going to go down to maybe 260. So it will fall within the 240 to 260 price range as far as like the resale value. And you can look at the distribution here by size, what I did from size 7 to size 15. You can see that most sizes are like in the low or high 260s, 265, 270 and all that. And then you have some pretty interesting variation here at 11.5. You have the 300, and at 14 you have a 305, and 13, 285. So the bigger sizes tend to have a better margin. So if you see what I say here in my observation, sizes 11.5, 12, 13, and 14, price ranges between 285 and 305. Any other size is going to yield to like 270. Now, based on these, if you're trying to flip this shoe, what can you get out of it? Now, if before tax, the shoe is like $200, and after tax, you're thinking, I'm thinking like $215. So eBay is probably the best place to flip this, because now that there's no fees, selling fees, you're gonna get your better margins on there. So if you have a size 11.5, 12, 13, or 14, your profit is gonna fall within the $55 to $70 range, which is almost like a 24% to a 32.6% margin, which is not markup, which is not bad at all. Any other size, you're gonna be making about 30 or 40 bucks, and that's like a 13% or a 17% markup. So that's not bad at all. And you can actually, a lot of guys want to know, where can I get this sneaker? You can buy it. I have a list of sellers now that are selling on eBay. Those are all authentic sellers. So I can point you to this website. You can look at the description and the link that I have, the link in the description. So I will have a link for you there if you want to grab these now. And by the way, if you've missed, last week I shared an article on the Jordan 3 UNC, the real versus fake. I did that post, so if you've missed it, you can go back and look at it. And also, I'll invite you to check out this thing here that I have on my website. Is IPTV. So the IPTV, a friend of mine is running this, and he's giving you some pretty good deals on it. So I would invite you to check that out. While that's opening, I'm gonna here because my computer is a bit slow this morning. You understand what's going on with it? So he has this IPTV thing that he started, and you get up to 10,000 channels worldwide and 20,000 movies and series VOD. So you can get a lot of good things out of it. Right now, maybe you're home and you can be bored, and this is a good time to like go and watch some TV. He has some pretty good packages. It's $8.99 per month if you want to try it for 1 month, and for 24 months, you save another dollar, which is $7.99 per month. Now for 6 months, he's only charging $42 for 6 months, and that's almost like $6.99 per month. And for a year, you're only paying $72, which comes down to $6 a month. The deals are pretty good, so I will invite you to check that out. I'll give you the link again in the description. So be sure to check that out, and then stay tuned for more stuff. All right. Again, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.